acquisition arrived shortly after Microsoft's announcement that it intends to acquire Activision Blizzard in a deal for $68.7 billion. Right now, Sony and Microsoft are at each other's necks trying to buy out as many studios and as many companies as they can, bro. But the real question is what they gonna do with these companies, man.
They've recently released their fully fleshed document detailing every possible way that this deal could negatively impact gaming. Like, they're writing book reports on this shit. They really don't want this to happen. Reportedly said, when we consider Game Pass, we've sold more PS5s in 2 years than they have gathered subscribers. And they've been doing that for 6 to 7 years. This comes after months of the UK sharing negative thoughts towards the acquisition, but today they finally made their decisions and claim that they're mostly concerned with the fact that the cloud gaming market would suffer from stagnant innovation if the deal were to come through. Honestly, that's the only thing that they really need right now, to be a good competitor in creating good game exclusives again. But of course, we'll just have to wait and see what happens and what the future holds for Microsoft. Ladies and gentlemen, after months and months of constant obstacles, legal battles, amidst of defeat, diss tracks, it goes without saying that Microsoft's been in the gulag for quite some time now with this whole Activision Blizzard deal thing going on, but it looks like they just hit a last minute clutch shot because they finally fucking did it. Now hold on. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, I'm just a little emotional. Seeing all this end is like watching a good TV show get canceled. I've been more invested in this than I should have. So if for some reason you've been on Patrick Star Timer for the last year or so, basically back in early 2022, Microsoft got tired of being the joke in the gaming community and, people saying that they make the same exclusives every year, no real reason to own their console if you own a PC, no reason for this Xbox refrigerator to exist. Okay, that was me. So because of all that and them trying to maintain their hold in the gaming market, they decided to let their nuts hang and put up $68.7 billion to buy the studio of Activision Blizzard and have control over all their current and upcoming games. If that name sounds familiar, it should, because they own some of the biggest games in, life, like Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Candy Crush, just to name a few of them. And like anyone that wouldn't turn down that type of money, Activision was pretty much down for the transaction, like that's a bag of death. However, due to how much power and an upper hand that the deal could give Microsoft in the gaming market if they decided to make all those big games exclusive, government agencies like America's FTC and the UK CMA put a stop to the deal. They argued that the deal would cause a monopoly in multiple areas of gaming, so they just couldn't let it slide. However, Microsoft didn't just take no for an answer. Once Phil Spencer admitted that they lost the console wars, they had to go balls deep. Their reputation was on the line now. So for the last year, Microsoft, along with pretty much every other big gaming company, has been in and out of courtrooms either defending or fighting against the acquisition. All major plot lines, of course, documented here on the channel because, like I said, I was too deep in. The battle was a long and nasty one, but the main takeaway is that after multiple revisions to the deal, the agencies and countries started approving the acquisition, and in recent months, the once crazy idea of Microsoft owning Activision started feeling more like reality. The only main country left that was needed to approve the deal was the UK and their Competition and Markets Authority, the agency that was most concerned over the cloud gaming competition. But just a few hours ago, it was revealed. Microsoft has the UK's approval and can now officially buy Activision Blizzard. Xbox fans, your time has come. So what does this mean for Microsoft and the Xbox platform going forward? Well, one thing that was already confirmed is that they're gonna put Call of Duty games on the Game Pass in the next year, like they said that just a few days ago. And I would pretty much bet that they're gonna put more Activision Blizzard games on there since they can now. So I think the Game Pass is just gonna get even more popular in the next few years just because of that. Now, as far as exclusives go, the only thing that they've signed off on not turning exclusive for the next few years is Call of Duty, after Sony was tweaking out over that becoming exclusive. Remember the diss track? But to my knowledge, everything else is fair game, so only time will tell if they decide to make any of these titles Xbox exclusive in the future. Overall though, at the end of the day, all that I hope for is that this just makes all of the games have more quality going forward. Like, it's cool to see all these studios wave money and put more games under their belt, but what exactly are you going to do with said games? I just hope that all this happening results in better quality, because it'll just be a waste of good games if it doesn't. But of course, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with Microsoft in the future. Wow, so what do you guys think about Microsoft and this acquisition finally coming to an end? As always, not only if you enjoyed this video, but if you enjoyed this series, man, feel free to comment down below. And as always, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.